Good evening, my fancy folk. Welcome back to Persona 5. Actually, just looked up lyrics to this. Jamming out. Went to the bathroom. Turned on my PS4. Forgot that my earbuds were not plugged in, and all of a sudden, this was just playing out through the speakers. And that's all I could hear in the apartment. I was like, I wonder what the lyrics to this actually are. Not that they're like that hard or anything to figure out, but I'm gonna go to bed. Wait. I feel like there was something else really important that I wanted to do. We're gone and let me build the things. And I just put the nutrients in it, which means I gotta go buy more. You know. Nothing's on. What are we gonna get now?
On your feet, inmate.
Okay.
Our master has an important matter to discuss with you. Heed his words well.
They're gonna eat me?
First,
Shit.
I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened.
You're the man of all this shit. What the hell happened, Igor?
Who knows?
Bullshit. You know.
However, don't you sense it? The malicious will of another? It seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case.
Yeah, the love of the Persona peoples is not gonna be
I
very
truly
good.
look forward to seeing how
This
you
one?
overcome this predicament.
I'm gonna get arrested. Level 9.
All right.
Damn. Level 10's gonna come.
We shall meet again.
And it's gonna be finished. Yeah. Yeah, you did. You fell asleep and you missed like 3 people hitting level 10. Or maybe it was 2.
Time's up, inmate.
but
Hurry up and return to your world.
I don't know if you saw Takamis. I'm pretty sure you were there for Takamis. But I also raised up Ryuji and Yoshida. Oh, God, it just dropped like 5%. Whatever am I gonna do? What else happened?
Is that true?
He died. What are you gonna do about it? Granted, if you want to go watch wherever you fell asleep from, I think it's still in my whole directory or whatever, my library? I don't know what it's called. He said it wasn't because, or it was because of illness. It's bizarre. Maybe there are a couple other things that you missed when after you fell asleep.
Listen
Oh,
this time,
I didn't
okay?
hit level 5 charm. You lied to me. Yeah, that was intense. In this age, proletarian literature, that is, literature written by the working class. In an interview, I thought it was gonna be some hidden camera show. So scary. Change the channel. Quiet down. Midterm starting on Monday. Oh yeah, that's what I have to do. I have to fucking study every goddamn day now. And who knows what's gonna happen? All I know is I ain't been studying for midterms. I'm gonna fail. Team's police have shown up. Your sister hasn't told you about this? Nothing. Related to Okuma's death. There's no connection between our school and Okuma Foods. They could have come to talk to Haru. Nope, they are here to find evidence. Oh, the character was dead. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like, it had to be somebody. They were gonna do it eventually. You have found the reason. Let's be particularly careful. Could have been my dad, I guess. That would have been interesting. Straight home. But I gotta study.
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
They're gonna do this to me. And so I'm not even gonna get to study. It's gonna be bullshit.
I see.
We were hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah.
Speaking. Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
What? How? Does it have our insignia on it? That's the real question. I mean, it probably does. It's not that hard to replicate, especially if you copy printer. What?
I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
No.
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
The principal? No one told me about that.
It wasn't ours. It's not what we did, so. What you got for us this time, Sai?
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the
Not
death of
intentionally.
Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another. You don't sound like you're lying.
I have no reason to.
If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse.
That's why. I'm
Moreover, your
lying.
account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one.
And you know I ain't lying.
Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person.
I mean, it was partially, but
Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal? Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
my bond with Sai is growing deeper. Still not gonna get anything for it though. Look at that.
All right.
Probably not gonna get anything till like level
But with
10.
the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was... What's the matter?
I probably have a concussion and internal bleeding, and we've been sitting here for almost an hour now. And just been in pain this entire time. You're just now noticing?
Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you?
You think I know?
Hey, can you hear me?
No.
You need to stay focused. Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable.
Well, it's not my fault.
Well
They
then,
beat me
let's
and
move
injected
on.
me with drugs. What
At
am I
last
gonna
we arrive at your most recent crime.
see? Now we're going to the casino.
You know what I mean, don't you? This calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima. Myself.
Holy shit! Did not see that one coming. Though I should have.
Now, explain everything to me.
But why a casino? That's the next question. No luck. Me neither. look like she's in any of our chats ever. We'll be able to do something tonight because I need to study. Let me go.
Hey,
I'm going to. I'm just gonna study Morgana. But I shouldn't because you never know when we're gonna get a call from Haru, right? So you gotta stay up, which means I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna study, or I'm gonna make a goddamn master lockpick. One or the other, Morgana. You decide. But I'm not going to bed. Goddamn cat always wins. I'm not saying like why. Like I can definitely understand that she has one. I'm just saying why a casino. Because I'm now trying to put all the pieces together in my mind why it's a casino. Because I have ideas. I just... Son of a bitch is going down even farther. That's going to drop to like 40%, ain't it? And we're going to have to prove everything that happened. We're not even going to be able to get in. Oh, hello. So early in the morning. Things have calmed down, so I thought there was something I should tell you. Actually, something that's caught my attention. I think I need to discuss with everyone. It's like Haru is managing something. Alright. Meet up with everyone after school. But it's Thursday. I gotta take a bath. Otherwise, I can never date Makoto. She'll think I'm smelly. This is not good. I don't like this.
With this, preparations are finally in place.
Yeah.
The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time.
What do you make
Indeed.
inside do?
They'll become the criminals we've set them up to be, just as you instructed.
But really, you're the criminal. See, why aren't we going after him? Because I feel like that would make more sense than Sai. He's the bad guy. He's working with the even bad, worse guy who's been killing people.
It's so damn loud.
But it's Yoshida.
where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father.
Wait, what?
What?
What's up?
People are posting that we killed President Okumura.
Yeah, you didn't see this coming? Yeah, I know. I know we don't, but we should.
So it's begun already.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still!
Everybody was voting for him, so they knew we were going to go after him eventually.
You were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
Yeah.
What a lightning fast change of attitude.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
You're right, they don't. That's why.
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Haru! I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too.
My condolences. Must be rough.
I'm okay now. I called everyone together because there was something worrying me.
Such
Did you all
A's?
target the principal?
No.
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes.
What makes you say that?
Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Doesn't this all seem weird to you?
We're being set up.
It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
For real?
Duh.
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
So start studying.
Exams? At a time like this? I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
She's thinking about other
Got
things.
something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it.
Do it. Find us the real murderer.
I wonder what that could be.
At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood?
Everybody do all their studying. What is this? It's evening. I should be at home studying. Let me study. I mean, it's Thursday, so I need to take a bath, but let me study.
For real?
Mother truckers. Why are people doubting the Phantom Thieves? Isn't that right? Absolutely pootly. Wait. Oh. Seems like everyone's forgotten all that they've done up to this point. That won't stop me, though. Should you tell them that? Well, goodbye. Richmond's a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person. Now, can I do things with Morgana? Goodbye.
Hey!
Never! I have stuff I need to do, Morgana. Jerk. I'm just gonna keep dropping in it. Is Haru gonna have to marry that one dude now? Her father died. It's not like he did anything to really change it. I'll be able to respond for a little while longer. More importantly, are you doing alright? More worried about the people at the company. Everyone's having difficulty. They're even handling the preparations for my father's funeral. Yeah, everybody goes back to hating. There to bring it back down to 0 because he's restart the game from the prologue at the 6th one. And it didn't have any happiness. Shouldn't. Everyone understands it's a trying time. We're here if anything happens. Get in touch once things settle down. Alright. Worrying about others at a time like this. Yeah. Bet They killed Okumura to make an example of
Possible.
him. We did no such thing. Everybody's all worried now because they're like, we've been happy of cheering on the murderers. Now they're just killing people. Left and right. When Earth set us up, does anyone have any ideas? If I were to guess, I would say the culprit behind the mental shutdowns. I don't even know we got set up to begin with. Found a calling card in Principal Kabayakawa's office. Worst case scenario, it's possible they know our identities. You know, we really should have just had Yusuke draw up every single one of them. Granted, it would have been hard to do the third palace because we did drop them all over the sky. But other than that, it would have been fine. State of affairs is looking quite bleak. Yes, let's turn ourselves in. What? It's like our only choice now is to find the culprit. We don't have any needs. Ask me a goddamn question, I need to get the knowledge. We prove our innocence, but we can't afford to make dumb mistakes. We're going, it's raining. Sorry for bringing this up when things are so chaotic. I know it's been tough. This is the perfect time for smaller changes of heart. Here's the info I have. Apparently an ex-mercenary who works as an assassin is hiding out in the Shibuya underground. Then goes about his work at night. He hasn't left any traces, so there's nothing the police can do. Can't breathe easy knowing he's out there. According to the rumors, his name is Yohei Kiritani. Alright, well, that'll be fun. I'm gonna hit after Okumura's death, but we can still prove our justice in mementos. We got so many texts, but where am I going? What am I doing? Woo! Hang out with Yusuke on. Not that I'm going to. I'm just curious. Alright. I can't hang out with you know who. Because she doesn't love me anymore. Because I'm not charming enough to go hang out with her friend.
Nice. Oh.
Give me your bestest fruit tea. Gotta make me the smarts. Yeah, look at that. The charm point.
Hey.
Triple points. Now if it continues to rain.
Nice. Wanna head back?
I can go take a bath today as well.
Yo.
It did not continue to rain. No, I can't hang out with you.
Now listen up.
Hold on. There's not a thing. Alright.
Now listen up.
Yeah, I need to
Make sure
study.
your clothes up.
Wow.
Shut up, Morgana. I'm trying to study.
What are your thoughts? Yep.
So I get 3 days of studying then. Holy balls! That's not good. That are not good at all. Be quick to switch sides.
This sucks.
Wonder when Akuma will start coming back to school. It's usually pretty quiet. Do you think she'll be okay? Yeah. It was a full-blown public execution, except we didn't do it, so... Ring-a-ding-ding, bitch. He's looking rough online. It's just a bunch of us calling murderers. All the celebrities who supported us are being criticized. It's all going up in flames. I highly doubt that anyone who supported us did so honestly. There may have been many who simply went with the winning side. It does make me rethink a lot of things. We need to deal with our situation. The state of affairs continues to worsen. We can't just sit back and watch this happen. We can't make a move when we don't have leads. Right around when exams will end will be the perfect time. Don't worry about it. Just wait. See what happens. There's no way I can focus on exams like this. Can you ever? Hey, yo. Pay attention. I dodged. Charm is definitely increased. Yes! I'm a bloody ninja. Go up already. Alright, now calling us murderers. When are your exams? 1 or 2. Studying together could be a good strategy. Guarantee that I will be of help. Sure. Was I supposed to study with Makoto yesterday? Is that what happened? I missed my chance. Blonde's so comfortable. My mind works at a faster pace here. It's helping me progress in my studies. You're going faster than normal, but I think it's because you're studying with Yusuke. Yeah, look at them smart points. I'm a goddamn bloody genius!
Alright.
Thank you, Yusuke. History is truly my best subject. It is necessary for grasping the nature of art. Now then, I will answer any questions you have. I'm in trouble with this part in particular. What you got for me? Someone overstayed my welcome. Well, now what do I do? It's Saturday. I can't take a bath. Praise they got before doesn't amount to much. Hey, Akechi.
Huh?
What's up? Sorry for staying here so late. Okay.
May I have some input?
Rumors are spreading saying that what happened to Okumura is the doing of the Phantom Thieves. Love to hear your opinion on the matter. It's all a misunderstanding, Akechi. The presence of the calling card doubting their involvement would be unnatural. Something doesn't feel right. I'll have to think the matter over.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. He's a good teacher. He's just not very good at understanding, people. Also, Akechi is definitely who's joining us next, because he's got to help fight Sai-san. Iijima-san, I guess. Wrong button. What have I done? No, don't cancel the network access. Hi, I really want to study with you. But I just became a goddamn genius. It doesn't really help me at all. Hold on. I will if, what's her nuts doesn't actually go up today. Yeah, I didn't think so. Goddamn EY. Am I gonna hang out with Becky? That's right. Maybe she'll tell me how to be a better student.
Hi.
You've been here more than 6 months. Time sure passes. Understood what I told you last time?
Hey,
I may be short on money, but I ain't wasting a goddamn moment. I'm gonna have my teacher come and help me study. Just wait for me there. Alright, maybe I'll remember. This relationship with now, it isn't really necessary.
Jeez.
I mean, it would boost a little bit, you know, but if the story about my sick little sister was a lie, you're being used for money, and you still request me. Who's the master here? Oh boy. I want to know more. Huh? What did that do? I'm a mediocre teacher and a mediocre maid, yet you listen to everything I say. That's because I'm fucking genius. You're the complete opposite of me. I don't even properly attend to my students' needs.
So,
Money is actually an apology. A student named Takase. The school I taught at before Shujin. He was considered a problem child since he had the lowest grade and skipped school a lot. He was put in charge of guiding him. What? No. No. But I'm the master now. Transferred to another school, but when I got to know him, I realized he wasn't a problem child. He was working several part-time jobs so he could cover his living expenses. Relatives took him in, so he had to make money to support himself. He couldn't attend school every day, but he was motivated to study, so I decided to tutor him. He started working, his grades started to improve, but I was told that it was wrong to only help certain students and not others. Strange rumor about him being a juvenile delinquent began to circulate. Time of that, I got called into the principal's office. He threatened me, saying if I'd be dismissed if I continued to tutor him. You could say the same about me. Got scared, losing my job, and having a rumor spread about me. So I canceled their upcoming tutoring lessons. He was on his own. It's one of his part-time jobs when I told him. All days, it was New Year's Eve. It was pouring rain. Shouldn't have been snowing. I know it snows. Son of a bitch. Couldn't even finish my sentence before death happens. I know it snows in Japan. But then he died in a car crash. Son of a bitch. Who let this man die? So depressed when I told him I couldn't tutor him anymore. He said it was no big deal because he had to work. It's no one's fault. Kase-san was exhausted from the tutoring and working at all his part-time jobs. His guardians blamed me for the accident. It's all my fault he was tired. He said that they were going to sue me and take the issue to the Board of Education. Been accused of crime. Before it had gotten out, the school would have been done for. To continue teaching, so I ended up paying them the apology money. They don't really sound like guardians, but it's my indecisiveness that backed him into a corner. I know paying them isn't going to bring him back, but it's the only way I can atone for my sins. That's stupid. I have to keep my distance to avoid hurting others. I've been coming here because of random twist of fate. We should say goodbye. I want to see you again. You're really not the type to back down, are you? Guess we're in this together. I told you the whole story.
Yeah.
See what I can do about the other teachers, so you get free periods with them too. I look forward to continuing our relationship. Yeah, they're fucking blackmailing him. Bullshit. And I'm gonna fucking murder him. In mementos.
All right.
Yeah, now I don't need to fucking sit and listen in class. 'Cause I'm a smart boy. Time to clean. Cough, cough. Becky, you better not be dying on me, girl. I wipe the place squeaky clean every visit. Is she dying? She better not be dying. Son of a bitch, she's dying. You better tearing this place down. I mean, chicness of this room is truly its charm. Alright, goodbye.
Thank you so
Connie.
much.
I'll be eagerly awaiting your next request, Master. You can stop calling me Master. It's kind of creepy. I mean, I get it. It's your job and I pay you for it, but still. It's a little creepy. I just wanna troll. Lol. Apparently you're not supposed to say lol. Apparently that's a very bad thing. Apparently you're supposed to say LOL. Can't bother you. But the funeral's over, it feels like a small burden. Are you alright, Haru? I actually feel bad having everyone worry about me. Managing. I'll come back, don't worry. I think I'll be able to rejoin everyone when exams end. And then we're gonna go into Mementos. She's the one who should be in pain right now, yet she's still trying to cheer us up.
Well then.
Your exams start tomorrow. You should just focus on those. Anybody want to hang out today? Futaba does. So does Ryuji. And An and Yusuke, I guess, technically. I don't have an Emperor one. I'm gonna go see if I have one. I don't know if I really have. I must call you Master.
Hey, inmate.
She doesn't have to, it's just I pay her to. So, well, I pay her to come over. Work makes her come and hang out there and call me Master. They record her? I mean, that'd be
to read
fucked
the
up.
compendium.
But is that why she has to call me Master? Alright.
Time for some change your mind.
Did the wrong thing.
Justine, you handled it.
These are the
Summon.
paths you have walked.
What do you got for me? Do I have an Emperor? I know I have an Empress. Do I have an Emperor? Doesn't look like it. Wow. I know I did find one. I just didn't put it on my team, which means it didn't join us. Which is bullshit, because I made it happy and all the stuff's in the things, but whatever. Okay.
Time for some execution.
Did you see me get Horus? Yeah, I feel like you may have missed that one. But yeah. I got this bitch from the goddamn online stuffs. So. And I could get rid of him now, but I don't want to. Well, yeah, I really don't want to. Oh yeah, I gotta go talk to Yusuke and have him make me a couple more Megiddos. Now, Siegfried. I love that he has 20% chance of reflecting physical skills, but he knows them. Whatever. Next physical attack will deal more damage than more than double the damage. Holy mother balls. What are your stats? 37 for magic. You suck. I want to do it again. I don't know. I think I've come across a couple and they just don't ever end up on my team. I want to, but I don't want to, but I want to. Is there any others I can get rid of? Probably not. Wait, I have 2 priestess? What the fuck? What are you? Oh, right, I got you from the one that I made. So, Isis, how do you feel about getting hooked?
This is going to be exhilarating.
Sign, level 2. I don't want you though. Son of a bitch.
Fusion.
Fusion. What do I need the moon for? I don't remember.
Excessive power only leads to destruction.
Wow. Can I make an emperor? No, of course not. I can make a fortune though. I can make a goddamn fortune.
Do you really need this?
I don't know, technically I do, but... Well, buy the other one back. Yeah, what the shit?
Excessive power only leads to destruction. Let us begin the search.
I got one.
You okay with this?
Oh, that's who the emperor was a goddamn monkey. Who's that take though? My Empress Lania. My priestess that I have, and I don't want to do that.
You okay with this? What path do you want?
Not really the only one. Well, fuck you, Skye, I guess. I'll come around at a different time. I know I can. I just don't want to. Plus, I wasn't gonna hang out with you Skye today anyways.
Are you finished? No slacking off.
Yusuke, I need you to be my bitch and paint some shit for me.
Hello?
Take all of my cards. I wanted him to make 7 of them, but... Okay, goodbye. Damn it. Why can't I have been charming? You lied to me about Yoshida. I didn't get enough charm. Make me charming.
Hiya. Oh yeah.
Go somewhere? Yeah. Let's hang out. What should we do today? Let's go somewhere fun. Somewhere popular would be nice. Fashion Street, we went there last time. Inokashira Park, went there at a different time. Can I not go anywhere else interesting? Ikebukuro, Planetarium. Can't take you to the beach. Places. Well, back to hang out with her. Tell me. I don't know. I don't know. She wants to go somewhere popular. And I don't know where else to go. Chitty chitty chat chat. Do the stuffs. Okay. My bond with Han will grow stronger soon.
You're back.
Yes, yes I am. Wasn't much of an update, but I think I'm going to go back to school starting tomorrow. Sure not to push yourself too hard. Don't you need to push myself. My mind always wonders. There's nothing I can do while I'm at home. I don't know how to put it, but try not to think about that stuff too much. Anything happens, you rely on us. To be completely honest, when I ended up alone, I did doubt you all a tiny bit. But it's horrible for me to doubt you. I mean, I'm the one who asked you to do all this. It's only natural to feel a flood of emotions. It's really hard when you lose someone. But I'm okay now. Alright, those words are truly reassuring. She seems down. You should keep her in your thoughts. Hi, Ryuji. You're literally of no use to me. Chia. Somebody doesn't want to hang out today. It's Land of Dreams. Alright, well. There's something specific I needed to do. You have a lot of shit that needs to be washed.
Hi.
I know.
Oh.
Didn't he word? I want to. I guess. Whatever. I know it's not gonna be the best, but gets it up. Look at that. Got me some charms. Go up already.
Wanna head back?
No. Hi, Becky. Fancy collar, sponge camisoles, and 2 bookkeeper reps. Alright, well, thank you, Becky. Probably gonna call you. I don't know how the nights are gonna. Are you kidding me? Stop going down this bed. Yay, look at this. I'm ready for midterms. I'm be a goddamn genius. Pulling on there is the worst. Really should have started studying sooner. Thing I'm looking forward to most right now. I might get canceled. Bum me out before exams. They can't cancel the festival. Alright. Now what? Now I'm going to be a goddamn genius.
Pretty bad, huh?
Phantom Thieves has gone off the deep end. Thought they were going to change that CEO's heart. They killed him. mean, people say that Principal Kawaku. I thought they were bad, but I never expected they'd be murderers. Murderer! Does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed? We'll now be handing out the exam booklets. Oh god. Okay, Morgana.
Well, shall we begin?
What was the origin of the word guillotine? I don't remember.
That doesn't look like it'll work.
It's tough. Alright. Explain why the guillotine was used during the French Revolution. Executioner. Son of a bitch. Oh. Yeah, you're a little late. Guy from his perspective, what was the advantage of the guillotine? Execute people quickly.
Yep.
Cool, I knew that one. I'm so glad that you're able to answer these questions after I've already asked them. Or answered them.
Hey!
So rooting for the Phantom Thieves, you know they're murderers, right? Criminals should be left to do whatever they want. So come, they have at least left the principal to the police. And you see that press conference. No way allies of justice would do that. Kachikun has been alright. So admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against him.
Now everyone.
If you don't quiet down, I'll have to ask you to leave. I know. There's a goddamn delay, and I hate it.
Now everyone.
This will be the second day of exams. So the following statements about this ball is true. It's designed for... hold on. It has 32 faces. That one's true. There was nothing else right about that one. What is the meaning of robota? The Czech word that is the root word of robot. Slave labor.
Ooh, we can do this!
I only got to answer 2 questions. Those ones I got right, because they were... Well, I can't say that, because the other one was also relatively close, but... Getting green screened out. Stop it.
Hey, you.
These gotta be students, right? I mean, they killed our principal. Now you mention it. There was a guy in Shibuya who told me a Phantom Thief the other day. Snapped a pic, so I should probably put it online just in case. Alright. Test sites number 3.
Okay, class, let's get started.
We got, what is the English name of the phenomenon? PVS, Phantom Vibration Syndrome.
Ooh, we can do this!
The following government organizations the Core Mountain Fishermen belong to? Imperial Household?
Ooh, we can do this!
I just remembered it was something about some household, so like that one sounds right. Alright. We're losing them. We're losing them all. Last day of exams. Should be a problem for you. It has been no easy. It's very honest. I did not do perfectly. I failed the first question. Well, I failed the first question. Everything else I've gotten right so far. Only because Morgana wouldn't let me do the essay question wrong. And I don't even have to do it on the last day, because I'm a fucking genius.
Hey.
Police are here again. Seems like it's for real this time. Oh, it saved me this time, Scott. just accept not the first question. And the same thing online. Apparently public security is already on the move. It's me, Futaba. Something I want to talk to everyone about. I'll be at the hideout. I mean, place. Yeah. Who's gonna be interesting? Ring-a-ding-ding. Hello. Received word from Futaba-chan about our upcoming meeting. Still some time until we meet, though, so I'm going to go take care of my flowers. I was just about to say, why don't we go help her do that?
What should we do?
What's wrong, Haru-chan? Have you come up here to assist me? You did that, didn't you? I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. So much has happened. Any way I can help? Perhaps I could share this with you. It would be nice to have someone who's aware of my current situation. So my words, my father's company dealing with the aftermath has been difficult. Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a wheel. The stocks transferred to me. And suddenly, I am the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees. Don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management. I couldn't even imagine.
Yes.
It's quite hard to fathom. I may be the president's daughter, but I never anticipated I'd end up involved in company matters. Because of that, I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers. They've been giving me advice. I'm not entirely sure about assets, stocks. Where some people only want to get on my good side. I don't know who I can trust. Try to sound comforting by this, saying like, don't worry or leave it to me, but it feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands in our bank account. Realize they could be this distrustful of other people. Sorry for ranting. I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down. The people I've consulted to this point has been employees. I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own viewpoint. Too much? Could we speak about this again sometime? I feel my bond with Haru growing, and then we're gonna get the Empress one. Yay! What can I do to help you? I don't have unique talents. I mean, you're part of us.
To be honest,
Gardening I'm actually quite skilled at. A few years ago I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony. This is what I do when I'm alone. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home ec room. I was basically a fucking CEO now in a lot of ways. Yeah. Grew these right here in these very planters. Harvested them myself. Consistency, their colors or shapes, but I want to try them. I apparently like vegetables. But to tell you the truth, I have a favor to ask. I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion. Oh, right. I was thinking Sakura was Ryuji for a second, because I've been slowly, like, piecing them closer together, because Ryuji's had the hots for her. But that could either mean Futaba or Sojibro. And I'm guessing it's Sojibro only because he runs a goddamn, business, so Haru needs help.
thank you.
Sure, this next harvest is particularly good.
Now, shall we go?
Onward.
Congrats on surviving midterms.
Thank you, Futaba.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
It's probably because I chose not to help study with them. That's not what I hit.
Everyone's opinions and immediately acting upon them in order to make that natural course of action a reality.
That wasn't Yoshida.
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The Medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Okay.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
Oh.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
Unless they did it with so much skill that they took it from everybody else and did it on purpose
But
to
aren't
hide
there
their
multiple
own
people
place.
across the world that are part of Medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all.
But doing the crack. Doing them drugs.
At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
Because they're the bad guy.
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
Ryuji Sakamoto, Sakura. I just couldn't remember what his last name was, and I knew it started with S. Sounded like Sakura. Sakamoto, Sakura. The first, two syllables sounds similar, so cut me some slack. I didn't say they're the same thing. I just said, for a second, I had to think about it, because I couldn't remember what Ryuji's last name
I
was.
actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why is that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Oh.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings, particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
Besides, I thought she was saying because she was just like, I want this person to try them, and I was just like, because I had asked to try them, and so I thought she was just like, sorry bro, but I like another dude, so he's gotta try my vegetables first. Which would have been weird.
I think I'm
She was
starting to
actually
see the big picture.
Meeting like that and was talking about Soji bro.
Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target.
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence. But if all your deductions happen to be
Dragging stuff
correct,
around upstairs.
that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
Oh yeah. Is it just a face?
We gotta be overthinking things. I
Hope
mean,
so.
we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
The evil kind.
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
Hold up a bloody second. Are we going after Sai because we're telling her all this shit, and then we're actually going to take her heart because she's going to let us because... Or no. Well, she's not going to let us take her heart because we won't need to anymore because we'll have convinced her. And then she's going to tell all the world about the Phantom Thieves and all the good they have done. That got me a-thinking.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Calm down. We can't think such things.
This doesn't mean that we've lost yet.
If we do think such things, then we get all jumpy.
Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them.
It's not weird that you can only see one pant leg for Futaba. My hands are just there.
We need to find clues, no matter what.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
Because he wants us to go after you.
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
Right. Not like he didn't just have it placed there at the principal's office after she was like, I want to reopen it.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis.
I don't like you.
Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command. I'd like you to oversee this operation.
Never used to really get all these just eyeballs staring without like a gasp or anything. Now it's just...
You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed.
You're gonna fire another bitch.
I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you, but I assume your odds of success are high.
He's saying that because he knows it's all set up.
Failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
But is he going to set it up so that she fails or she succeeds?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That's the real question.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
I'm home. Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
To hunt down the Phantom Thieves and kill them.
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated.
And in which case you have to stay up for 38,000 hours.
It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
Then you
This
just
is my one
automatically
chance
fail.
to get a promotion.
This isn't your one chance, this is your first chance.
I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm
We're
going
gonna get
catch
to the
Phantom
prologue,
Thieves
Makoto.
myself.
I'm going to catch a
Is
phantom
that the
thief.
important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
So I just thought about this. We're in there all alone in the prologue. Why the hell are we all alone in there? It's a setup. All of Palace 6 is a goddamn setup. We're not even going to actually explore Palace 6. We're just going to get there. And then all this shit will ensue. And then we're going to be like, well, fuck.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular.
We're all gonna
This
die.
is bad. I need to let everyone know.
You know, Makoto, maybe now is not the best time. Especially since your sister just left. She's out to hunt them down. Maybe text one person in particular, aka me. Then we're gonna go on a date, and we're gonna talk about that. And by date, I mean we're gonna go on a date, but I'm gonna treat it like a date up until you tell me the news of being like, hey, my sister's coming for us and we're all gonna die. That would actually be a smart thing to do, would it not? My battery's dying. What? It becomes somewhat troublesome, everyone. Let's try and stay calm. Sis told me she's been entrusted with an important task regarding the Phantom Thieves. That means, yes, the SIU most surely be on the move. That's bad. Wait, weren't they already investigating us? The police were doing so in secret. This operation is on a much different scale. It's this SIU thing. Special Investigations Unit, keep up. An elite team that deals with huge cases like government scandal. Make headlines often. The real insane part is they haven't lost a case in 50 goddamn years. They're gonna lose this one though. Coming after you, you're screwed. Best investigation force in Japan. Doesn't this countermeasure seem somewhat extreme? Right or wrong, I think it would be just way too famous. So this is a country governed by law. It cannot afford to ignore us anymore. You can't afford to ignore us anymore. We may be the Phantom Thieves, but this is miserable. Probably have a pretty narrow suspect profile by now. Don't scare us like that. It's okay, they don't have evidence. I suspect they're frantically searching for some as we speak. Where they're gonna find anything though. It's only a matter of time. We have to hurry and do something about this. Things are going to be fine unless they know about the metaverse. There's no way they'll get any info on it. Well, Mr. SIU does. Yeah, I mean, hold on. They haven't failed in 50 years, but how many prosecutions have they made in 50 years? That's my question. Son of a bitch, it's Thursday night again, Morgana. I am in the mood to go out because I need to take a bath. My plant looks like it's dying again. I haven't been able to go out and buy nutrients. I mean, I have. I've just been fucking studying and forgot about it. Son of a bitch! How many names do we have now for the death mementos? We have 3? Is that how many we have? I'd like to at least get 4. But I don't know if we'll be able to.
Hey.
We're there today too. Alright, they're talking about the cops. The rumors are through about the Phantom Thieves. Hi, Becky. You gonna let me slack off today?
Okay, quiet down.
Police are here at the school, so be sure not to get in their way. And for various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday? Why Tuesday? Well, I'm sure the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourself too hard. What kind of reasons are there? All this stuff about the principal and Kamoshida. This can't be helped. We finally get to do something at lunchtime. Why are we eating in class? I don't know why I'm asking that. I know that Japanese students eat lunch in class. Or in a designated classroom, I guess. The police are going to be interrogating all the students. You sir, it's Shujin? They haven't come to my school. It seems they're calling students individually. Does that mean we're going to get called into? Second years will start in the afternoon. Better be looking for the culprit. Son of a bitch, they're gonna ask for Yuji and he's gonna give it all away. Not on purpose, but he's just gonna start getting mad and yelling, and then they're gonna be like, well, he's a phantom thief and he knows too much, so. Careful, you should probably try not to say too much. See through any lies you try and make. In case don't tell them anything unnecessary. And this is where I can sell out all of my friends.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and...
Me.
You two will go together. Huh? Why together? Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far. Oh yeah, right.
Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
She knows. It's because I've been hanging out with her.
Take a seat.
Don't I get to hear what Takamaki-san says first?
We're sorry to take your time. This
Some
will be
of
over
the
quick.
Japanese judicial system, they still have a 99% prosecution rate. I don't think it matters how many cases they've done when it goes beyond just the... Yeah. Mr. Smarty Pants McGee over here. It still matters to me. I want to know how many ones they haven't fucked up in 50 years. We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick.
Ah, yes. You're the one currently under probation. It
And?
says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida?
Yeah.
You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now.
What?
Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
Hope not.
Don't worry. We're here to keep all of you safe, okay?
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material.
You mean the two
Takamaki-san
questions
is
you
next.
asked?
Could you ask her to come in?
I guess. Can I tell her what you asked me first? Make it obvious that we're the Phantom Thieves.
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
Was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Yeah.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Wasn't my fault. I didn't say nothing.
Didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
No. I don't remember. I forget these things automatically.
Especially those eyes. It was like they were smiling, but not.
Yeah, they're creepy like that.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
Okay, so I saw the boots on the ground. very weird. They're Futaba's, but she's sitting up in a ball, and it was confusing me how her legs were like that. I was like, how do you get one foot so perfectly flat like that? And then the other, like, she must have had insanely long, like, forelegs to get her knees down that far just to be able to bend her. Wait. Which part is your foreleg? Because this is your forearm. Is your foreleg your shin? Or is it your thighs? Now I'm confused.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
I'm supposed to be a goddamn genius.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen. Now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion and work to clear our names. Right? Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
It's a thing. It's your forearms and your forelegs. I know that forearm is much more common than foreleg, but I don't know. I think that's probably why I'm so confused, because nobody uses the term. But
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
They were so
I'm mole.
popular too.
Look at me.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
Now is the time for me to find
As for everyone
faults.
else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Oh. Really?
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Yeah.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
And not at home. During normal hours.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay?
Of course.
Okay, now what? It's Friday evening. And I can't take care of my plant.
Nice.
No, I only took care of it a couple days ago. Think, Morgana. And while you're doing that, I'm just gonna make more lockpicks. Watch some TV.
Yep.
Alright, whatever. Nothing interesting on TV.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police.
What is that gonna do for you, Mr.
The
CIA?
rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
Yeah, he is not a good person. Would you stop going down? People, why do you hate me? We're good people, it's just bad shit happened. Bad shit happens all the time. Where am I and why am I not on... I'm so confused. I'm not on this train, but apparently it's important that I listen. Did you? Am I? Apparently not, according to my phone. I'm not. froze up when the cops talked to me. How much longer are they gonna do this? Should be busy. Why did school decide to have the festival? Yeah, okay. Moving it to next Tuesday is just weird. I'll agree with that one. Y'all talk too much. Well, hopefully more people get it, because it told Colin that the more people that come and watch the stream, the faster the snow melts. So I don't think it worked though. I don't think he decided to tell anybody. Speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls. Clarity of it all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? We really have no clue. Having someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. But you know there's a magic in math too. A magic squirrel. Square. Okay. Adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal, it gives you the same total.
Do you know this one?
Two squares can contain the same number. What number should be in the middle in order to make it a magic square? I think it's 3. It's 5.
This is it.
Correct.
I don't know. Fifteen. Okay. But, and literally pick up my camera right now and show you how much snow is outside. Apparently just south of where I am got 18 inches already. 5x5 square, there are more than 200 million goddamn possibilities. I may seem smart, but that's because I'm already a goddamn genius. Look at me. I'm a freaking genius.
Alright.
My knowledge improved. If you had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? Magic can be calculated. Oh yeah, I suppose it is Wednesday night, isn't it? Math doesn't kill anybody. Wait, everyone out there looking for the culprit is getting me down. So what do we gotta do as the school festival's exec community or committee? Help with questionnaires regarding who people want to see as the guest of honor. That thing they do every year. I mean, how those lame guests come to do panels, right? So those dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Alright, don't be like that so we can meet up without standing out. Make sure to work hard at home. You do that all the time. I can look stuff up. About that. No good, huh? Arouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. Let me enjoy my end. I can't go, but message me. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
We can't really do much else right now, Ryuji.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi.
Yeah,
This
saw
one
that one
too.
coming.
Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well.
We gonna get a catchy.
Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with.
It's true.
It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right?
He came because we told him to.
Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Take it seriously,
We're
Ryuji. Get
gathering
your
information
shit.
too. You know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
He's totally not just looking at anime titties on his phone.
Whoa. look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder?
Murder.
Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
I mean, there was really only like 3, technically 4, but 3.
God, this is so effing stupid. Damn it.
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
I would have never guessed.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
You think he's been paying attention on? He's been looking at anime titties.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
Sure we do.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
Sounds like what our high school would have done though. Could have done something like this. All voted for Goro Akechi and they would have brought in fucking drawing a blank on her name. Ariana Grande. I don't know why, but she was the first person that came to mind, and I couldn't remember her name. It's totally something with our
It
school.
would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask.
You didn't like John Baylor, Scott? Come on. He's fucking... What are they? The ACTs? Is that what they are? Right. Because they do the... I don't know. I think there's somebody about SAT scores the other day. It's like I didn't have to do those, but... ACT. Yeah.
That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Not particularly.
It's not that I don't trust her, but...
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
You know, at least unlike the American government, Japan stays out of these things, so they don't have to worry about, you know, being hardcore criminals and then searching up all this shit about people. Nice OD, bro.
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just.
What? What? Referring to my comment about the Japanese government and not tracking for, you know, criminals and terrorists.
However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
Yes.
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I
wonder why the sudden change.
Because he likes me. So we're stuck in my Okumura investigation. Let's meet up and discuss our options. The earlier the better. I still haven't come up with anything myself. So 2 heads are better than 1. Only imagine what 8 heads may produce. A Hydra. That's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea. Let's do everything we can. even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. How far we've come, we can't be particular about it. Damn
What are
right.
you staring at your phone
You know
like
it.
that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
No, Soji, bro. Makoto and I are not breaking up. We just haven't had our first date yet. It's the thief grip. Yeah, pretty much.
You're trying to show off. Don't get cocky, kid. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you?
Of course not, Soji, bro. Why on God's green earth would you think
I heard
that?
the police showed up at your school.
Yeah, that one wasn't me. It's because they think the goddamn Phantom Thieves are floating around there.
As long as you're not getting involved.
I mean, I kind of had to. They had to question me.
Well, fine.
Also, they may come here and ask for me. I can't guarantee. I'm saying this solely because of the fact that it was something that some people had been thinking might happen. By some people, I just mean random kids at the school. Hi, sorry, bro. It's Saturday. I ain't hang out with anybody. I hang out with Becky. Oh yeah. Or a film. Fume it is. Hi, Fume.
Good evening.
Gold's key to your victory lies in retreating. Okay. Let's
I look forward to it.
hang out. Slap them keys down. Yay. Oh god, she beat me.
Thank you for today.
Of course. Now what do we do? Today is Saturday. Suppose that means that we're not gonna go take a bath on Monday again, are we? Man, the world just does not want me and Makoto to date, huh? Just trying to get popular. He wants to stand out. Seems like he knows something. But he found out some really juicy secrets. Oh yes, all the juicy secrets. Oh, of course I'm not going to be able to on Monday because of the fucking festivals on Tuesday and
Has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Stupid cat's gonna be like, go the fuck to sleep, you got shit to do tomorrow.
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
It's
I
not dangerous.
understand this is dangerous. But without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel?
Well,
Bold
I
move.
am, but
I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I
You're
think he
welcome.
said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble. And the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
we should.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally. rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on. How are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
He stops in here quite regular, Ryuji.
We have all the data from the PC of a public prosecutor. Finding his phone number was a no-brainer.
Go where we can just do that.
You're real impressive.
But then, wouldn't he wonder how we acquired his number?
I'll just say my sister had it. That isn't even technically a lie. Can you send me the number, Futaba?
Again, he comes in here regularly. I can just
I'll
ask
contact
him.
him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on the Sakechi deal.
Oh, wait,
Now's
that's
no
not
time to be
Tuesday. Maybe
petty.
that's not a good.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
I have a response already. He says, let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
Oh, yeah. I thought we'd end up relying on Akechi. Me. Shop's open. I'm confused. We're stuck in my room right now, but you're gonna let me go?
Nice.
Cool. Well, in that case, before I do that, I want to go make sure that I have some nutrients for the next time that I gotta. I'm not doing.
Welcome.
I just need mini cactus. Yes, by 48 of them. By 5, so then come back later. Anyways. Woo. Wait, I don't have fortune. God, whatever. Phantom thieves feel bad about scrambling that guy's brain. Oh boy. Hey. What do we got in the bookshop here?
Take your time.
Batting sights. Whatever. I need all of the books. Somebody's that little drunk apo. What do we got down this hallway? Acupuncture. The drained and exhausted in Shinjuku come here. Well, I'm glad that I can't go there. Get along, Phantom Thieves. Sense it just by looking at the death auras emitting a strange light.
Yes.
Hang out, whatever. You know, it's probably not gonna do much. Okay. Yeah.
Goodbye.
I didn't see that one coming. Should've just gotten a fortune reading. Got my charm to go up even more. Oh god. We should have gotten a reading to make this go up higher. A level higher. A little bit higher now.
Hey.
Here we're getting for our guest. We getting that Akechi, man. Now it's to do with the Phantom Thieves. Proves they're connected to our school. It really doesn't, but okay. Just need to endure it, at least until we can get more intel. Yeah.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Have you made all your preparations? ESS English Studies Society. It's so boring, I'm falling asleep. We need to advertise that Shujin's a school that provides an education you can use anywhere in the world. Yes.
I need an answer.
Acronyms. What is S? Which S? Also, I'm pretty sure it's meaningless. Yeah. Interestingly enough, the reason why I know this is because when I was 4, I was curious about what it meant. And I guess my grandpa had to study Morse code. And no, why would I do that? Plus, I was gonna say Xi'an. I think you got the wrong school, but I'll advertise that Xi'an is a shithole school. Mostly because nobody remembered her until the very end of Kingdom Hearts 3. Granted, you spelled Xi'an wrong, but that's how it's pronounced. But yeah, apparently my grandpa had to study Morse code in high school. So yeah, I don't know. Apparently, you knew what SOS meant. That it's basically meaningless. It's just like the fastest response to be like send help. Another interpretation. But in reality, it's not an acronym of anything. It's just the simplest thing you can send in Morse code in emergency because it's short, long, short. Yeah. If you haven't finished preparing, I have Onstead, so. Why was he teaching that? Or did he just like say it one day? If you haven't finished preparing for the festival, well, it's too late to send an SOS now. It's not though, because we have 24 hours. So I can just be like, son of a bitch, help me. Son of a bitch, help me. I know he was the English teacher, I know that. I just don't know why I'd be teaching Morse code. Why did my camera just... I'm so confused!
Nice going!
So I was doing this? Maybe? Yes, I am the smarts boy. Point rank max, I know. I don't care. Spend twice as much time on my makeup tomorrow. You got a thing for Akechi? He's like 17. Shono, you're probably like 30. Something. We were reading Kingdom's Treasure. I guess that would make sense. Maybe? Maybe. Except SOS wasn't a thing. Treasure. That was Onstead. He was a weird dude. Our grades are out. How'd you do? I'm dead. Look who got the top score! Yeah, motherfuckers! All because I got one question wrong. You'd think somebody would have at least gotten all the questions right, but... Does all my charms go up now? Yeah.
Alright.
It's still not next. Motherfucker. Yes, I know he was awesome. Everybody loved him. But I didn't have him, so... Word from Akechi, absolutely nothing. I had Miss Mooseburger, and she lived by me, so. Granted, so did, was the social studies teacher, world history teacher person that we had in high school that, like, nobody liked. Kid was in band, and he was pretty cool. He was quiet for a while. I don't remember. He lived by me too, though. How's the start of the school festival? Will this be okay? As Ketchikun declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Appreciate the concern, but it'll be fine. Just need to get the Ketchikun to agree to this somehow. Yep. We're splitting different ships and had to survive. I remember that. Mooseburger did that too. Okay, I gotcha. So ours was a little bit different. We had like Black Plague shit floating around. And like each person on our ship had to go up once a, well, one person from each of our ships had to go once a day and pick out a piece. And then it might have the black dot to be the plague, you know. And then we would have wars and we'd vote each other out. Stuff like that would happen. And I had Matt Paulson on our team. You know what our ship's team was called, or what our ship name was called, what the flag was? Taco Taco Burrito Burrito Chocolate Flavored Kisses. Yep. That's what he came up with, because we were struggling so much, and then he just shouted that out. And by shouted, I mean he said it really quietly, and I'm like, what the hell did you just say? And then he shouted it out. He hasn't done anything since he said he was gonna go into hiding. Yeah. And then I had to drop the art for a flag. And it was a burrito inside of a taco, and it was lined with little chocolate kisses on top. Not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. Let you know if I make any progress on that front. Yes? Oh god. Alright. Dodge! Ha! Getting really good at that. Thanks for distracting me while I'm on my phone, Scott. I'm a goddamn ninja. My charm is gonna go up again. See, I should just stop paying attention in class. Yes, man. Not gonna let my charm max out, is it? I still want to see me get fucking whacked in the head by a goddamn piece of chalk. But...
Welcome home.
Hi, Catchy. Honey. I need to. It's just too funny.
You're back awfully late.
He doesn't even react.
How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around.
What?
Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido?
That TV was off.
It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
Are you the bad guy?
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act.
This is the dude that tried to rape the woman, then I beat his face in, and then I got hauled off to jail.
I apologize for any concern they may have caused.
and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
Because that was the issue with Megadito, Masamune. I don't remember what his name is. It's a very, very specific spot that my shirt does not. Whatever, screw it.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
Soji, bro, make me a cup of coffee. I need to throw it at that guy.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation.
I'll make him a confidant.
Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Cool.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Is that all you can say?
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation.
He's gonna put his hand in the air and be like, oh my god, I love this guy again.
We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
Who are you? What's so special about you?
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
You know what, Soj, bro? You're creeping me out. You're standing too. What?
I'm not worried or anything. You're just blocking the store entrance.
Soldier bro, is there anyone coming through that front door?
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma.
Charisma?
It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
No.
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, hmm? Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
Don't like politicians?
It isn't about liking or disliking them. It's more about how he suggests the Phantom Thieves be crushed when they've yet to be arrested.
True.
If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
See, he's gonna join us. He has to.
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met.
He figured it out.
I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. All right. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy.
I'm aware.
Ah, wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer.
Cool. Well, since you're here, I was going to ask you anyway.
Thank you for the coffee.
But of course, I'm not going to get a chance to take a bath tonight because, you know, it's
Glad
Monday.
you like
And they don't want me to take a bath on Monday or Thursday when I should be taking a bath. So.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Still bothers me by the fact he didn't, you know, nothing about the fact that, honey, I'm home, and I got no reaction out of him. I mean, he did say you're here rather late. Glad. Didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi. He accepted the lecture. Well done. Couldn't say I already knew that, but first step is done at least. Either way, the real issue is what we do next. Lecture's on the afternoon. It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. You want to come to Futaba? It'll be fun. I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. Yeah. Yes, yes. Perfect chance for us to relax, though. You sure you're okay? It seems a little soon. Just always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends. And resigned myself to enjoying our time there too. Who wants to hang out tonight? Cause fuck you and fuck you. I'm gonna go take a bath. See ya, bitches. First, I gotta pay Kawakami. Do my goddamn laundry. And fast it. No, down on me. You know, maybe you shouldn't be. All the things. I have so many dust-encrusted things and time-worn armor. Almost did do it myself there. Cool. Okay. Bye, Kawakami. Thank you.
Cool.
I do smell medicinal bites. Alright. Scott, I swear to God, if I don't get my max charm here, I'm a stab bitch. That old man does not look happy about this mugwort bath.
Whoa.
His medicinal baths must have been quite effective, and you smell good too. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Tomorrow I can date Makoto, even though I'm going to the school festival and can't actually do it. But fuck you! Fuck yeah! I'm gonna date Makoto.
Alright.
Wanna head back?
Hi.
Hi, Kawakami! Is it awkward I was just ranting about dating a student and you're here?
The festival seems to be a success.
Yes, it was.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There might be police officers in plain clothes too.
So don't talk to anybody
We are here.
about
We
the
better be
fact
careful about what we discuss.
that we're the Phantom Thieves. Or anything
Acting
like
like
that.
normal students is going to be important.
Yeah, so stay in the goddamn bag, Morgana.
What do you normally do at a school festival?
Walk around, throw shit at people,
Look
get face
around at the
tattoos,
exhibits and
eat sugar.
stuff.
There's no rules. Remember when we went to the beach before? Why not go about it like that?
Now.
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me.
Is my kindness still not level 4
You're
though?
so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
Makoto doesn't like me.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
We were all interviewed. That was part of
Don't
the
let your
thing.
guard down too much.
I know, but
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
true.
Alright.
You know, why haven't they questioned Morgana, huh? He's a fucking talking cat. Nobody seems to think that's weird.
We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
Minus the fact that we're the only people talking to a cat, but
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
don't worry, Makoto. Just hold my
I want
hand
to
and
go
everything
around
will
with
be
everyone.
alright.
and eat at the refreshment stands.
Well, it'll be a nice change of pace. A lot of nasty stuff's continued lately.
Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do it.
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
Also true.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
Can you just not go to them?
I know a great one. Follow me. that place?
Oh yeah, she's a big fan of
Made takoyaki?
New
takoyaki.
customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
Well, you know what? If Soji Bro ever wanted to raise his goddamn confidence level, maybe I'd hang out with him. But every time I hang out with him, it just tells me the same goddamn thing.
So, it's your classes stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it? It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here.
We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
No, Morgana. I don't wanna.
There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
Of course.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
Sounds
I'm
interesting.
sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Y'all out of everything?
Squid.
Out of that too?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
What?
That doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice.
On
We
the
didn't put
fuck?
too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
So deep fried octopus with vodka. It's just soaked in vodka. Tried a lot since fishing for Palace. Is that X? Is that... Yeah. I have here and there, but like the 3 or 4 times I've hung out with him since, it's just said it's not going up.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
So I don't know if I like
Let's
really
forget
gotta
about the
just dig in
octopus
to
and
hang
get
out
back
with
on
him. But
topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
he did.
I kept hearing about Goro
We
Akechi's
did.
popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
No, of course not.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Takoyaki done yet, I need food. Hell no.
I'm of the same mind. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait. Ooh, it's fresh made.
And covered in vodka.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Shut up, Futaba!
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything.
Yeah, because it's not like in Persona 3 you can just go and buy it. Granted, you bought it and gave it to a person and then did a thing. But still.
So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
I told you, Ryuji, it's soaked in vodka. From the day it was born to the time it was brought out of the microwave, it has been just soaking and soaking in vodka.
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Is the jam made from vodka? Because if not, then it's terrible.
Well, one of these is special.
The hell does that mean, lady?
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Something tells me...
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Organa's gonna go for it to show off to
I
Aunt.
prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
Don't do it, Haru. Don't.
Wait,
Don't do it.
Is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one?
It'll give me guts. I mean, if Yusuke ate it, he would love it because he thinks everything is, you know, his palate just isn't refined enough. Because I make special coffee with love in it, and he seems to think that his palate is not refined enough for him to be able to enjoy it. So.
Well, yeah.
Oh, everyone's all here.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I won't lie, I probably would have taken it. Granted, I would have taken it had Haru said no. In real life, anyways.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
Well, I don't hang out with him enough, apparently.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions. That's because you were sloppy. I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people.
Oh,
I'm
God.
one of these.
The special one.
Can't you put that down? That's Haru's.
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But
it's fine. It's quite the...
Clean up aisle 2.
eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
That's how you eat takoyaki, though.
My throat. This is...
That man's gonna have shits for days.
Oh, my stomach. It burns.
Like, he's gonna be stuck in the goddamn school bathroom until Friday. And he's gonna walk out and everybody's gonna be like, what the hell are you doing here?
Are you okay? Do you need water?
Water would not help on. He needs milk. And vodka.
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Says the man trembling in
Does
pain.
he sound broken to you?
He's not a robot, Futaba. He doesn't break. He's just in a lot of pain.
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, you were catching.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
Because he's already started shitting his pants on.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy. When he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
He knows.
You're just imagining things.
Guess we got through all of it okay. With The associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms. Didn't mind any of that. I just loved seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki. Fun as well, since I got to spend time with you. There's jalapeno vodka. Maybe it was soaked in that. Then it wouldn't be Russian, it'd be Mexican. What'd you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? Not like he's an ace detective or anything. No, it's because he saw us all when we were going into Haru's palace. Not Haru's palace, but Okuma's palace. He knows. Appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest? I have to deal with Akechi again tomorrow. Hi, Colin! Where are all the people? You're supposed to bring people so that it stops snowing and that it all melts. So I don't have to deal with it at work on Friday. What will his next move be? Granted, I suppose he could have opened like 100 tabs and pretend like he brought in a bunch of people. Alright, we're gonna...
Nice.
Does it though? Does really?
Hey, hey.
Cool, wait.
Hey.
Hold on. Why do I have a bucket under the TV? Well, then get everybody to take a break at the same time. Tell them to open it up. And do the subscribe. Not just a follow, but a subscribe. But how's work going?
Well then, we will now begin today's panel.
I'm confused. The festival was yesterday, so why are we having Akechi here today?
Our
I thought it
guest
was
of
a
honor
one-day thing.
is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How
much do you think he knows?
How are we up here?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders.
Now where's Morgana? Because I don't have my school bag.
Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Well, she does live with one.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it.
10 minutes, Scott. That's how long you got.
Won't you tell us?
But you also have to, you know,
What reason is
have me
there that
playing
you'd claim their innocence
on the dashboard.
when you previously stated they were unjust?
So you better brush fast.
Message really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Okay, I get that Haru can be there. Why is Futaba there? She's not part of the high school.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been
If anything, she should be up on the balcony.
Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the
What did he say? Ah, hold on.
Your comment just now.
Ah,
Your comment
stop,
just now.
stop.
If the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet.
I catch you fucked up.
But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Why does everyone think it's funny that the police haven't gotten that far?
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down.
He'll see us.
Flying, right?
Bye, Colin. Come back later.
But if it's the truth,
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
the truth. What's he planning on saying?
It's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are...
Kamoshida. Bayakawa.
It's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job.
Saved by the bell.
Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break.
In that case, it is a perfect time for me to also step away for a moment while Akechi takes a phone call. Obviously, it's not going to happen on screen yet, but you know, things happen. Ow. Wrapped up in a blanket because it's cold in here. Okay. I am back. And now we should figure out what the hell's going on with Akechi and who he thinks is really behind all this. Assuming I can untangle all my stuff. There we go. Alright. Put the left ear and the right ear in the right places and...
We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Okay, actually. Yeah.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Oh, we plan on it. You know it, boy. Don't mind me. Any day now. Any day now. Okay.
Is there a room I may use?
I guess.
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
He's gonna ask
Did you set this up?
who he could see.
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
What do you want to talk about?
No.
What?
That's gotta be shopped. I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too. Yes.
Yes. Which world?
Wouldn't all of you know more about it than me?
I don't know.
I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well.
And how do you know that?
It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago.
We went to Okuma's
This had been
place.
installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
Ah, shit.
Dude, it's the nav.
See, told you. He's gonna be one of us.
When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
Yeah.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
Anyone within the vicinity of that shit happening, yeah. He's just like, well, he saw random shit happen. Here's an app.
I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you. I'll take your silence as confirmation.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna say that.
In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
It's true, we did.
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all.
It was full of black shadows.
Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
Mm-hmm.
This cat.
You can hear Morgana talk. Okay.
I swear, it just talked.
No, Akechi, whatever could you mean?
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts?
About pancakes?
I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
I may be in love with pancakes, but that doesn't... What?
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure.
Are we trying to distract him? We're trying to distract him from the fact that Morgana has talked?
And those whose treasure has been stolen
I
have
don't
a
think it
change of
works,
heart.
Dad. I don't think it worked at all.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about.
Are we in this mess because of that guy? Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
What?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake. Which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal.
Bastard.
I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
And I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you. Along with that video I mentioned.
Fine.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Is it also Ketchy's favorite food? We're gonna hang out with him and eat all the pancakes?
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Yes. I think I remember what you're talking about. Because An isn't addicted to pancakes, it's crepes. Ketchy is addicted to pancakes.
Justice.
I don't know. I feel like I remember something about Ketchy and pancakes. But that was a long time ago, Scott.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct?
Correct.
The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case.
Obviously.
They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
Yeah, she's not a happy camper these days.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment.
Why not?
If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
Yeah, pretty much.
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime. Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Nothing in this world makes sense, Ryuji.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my... That said,
those are my
I ask
conditions.
that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
Can't.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
You're demanding a lot, man.
I see. I thought I was making a lot of concessions myself. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply.
What does that mean? Am I gonna pay him off in pancakes?
All right. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer.
I'm glad this only
took 10 minutes. It was definitely worth coming today. For various reasons. We should be getting back.
So he could confirm that we are the people.
About that. I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Sorry, everybody, but Akechi had to leave.
Complete control over us.
That's what you think, Ryuji. I actually put a high-tech tailing device on him.
Hey,
so we'll
they're
know
going.
everything he says and what he does. From the moment he's left this building, to the moment we track him down and beat the shit out of him. Did he just go into the metaverse? Catchy. Can't be going into the metaverse.
Sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Alright.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
Get hazy like that. That are the drugs the police. Oh.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
Is that how we remember it then? But that's not actually what happened? Is that what?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
I need to go on my date with Makoto.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Oh my god. I think I missed something.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
Soldier Bros figured it out. Actually, he probably thinks that she's next, but...
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Never! Post-festival party's about to begin. Would you like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier. Alright, you know what? I haven't hung out with Haru yet, and I kind of feel like we should.
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club!
Woo! Dance club!
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
It'll all be alright.
It feels like nothing bad could ever happen when you say that.
Alright, Haru, you need to take it down.
Now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the Student Sharing Special! Round of applause, everyone!
What are they sharing? Why? Maybe because I hung out with Makoto in Hawaii? Or maybe because I'm not dating Makoto yet, technically?
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
Alright, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you!
I have no idea.
Is he... this way?
Is it randomized?
Well then, come on up.
He's talking to me, isn't he?
Well, everybody describes you as the fluffy-haired girl, so yeah. It's because you're cute.
So it really is me.
Come, everyone's waiting.
Well, I'm going.
And your name is? Wait, you're Okumura-san?
Yes. She's
I'm sure you're, still grieving. My, deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share. I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Uh-oh.
Man, he's going in for the kill. I mean, they are, your father's killers.
Wow, dude. That's just fucked up.
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Haru, you should slap him.
To tell you the truth, I'm interested in that myself.
Victory!
I think it was him. Wait. So, Okumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about.
And I made it worse for Haru.
Hi, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop?
We had to change the subject, man. Apparently the game wants us to date Haru. Oddly enough. We haven't even hung out with her yet. But yeah, so, well, you know. Do you have a boyfriend? I've always loved you, and I don't remember what the other one was, but... Something about hot. Them hots for them Harus. Bullshit, you asked her about her father's killers.
Just when it was getting interesting.
Yeah, no. Gonna get Makoto.
The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that.
I had to change the question.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable.
Thank you.
The two of us will get along quite well in the future.
Now can I have
Just
Bob?
kidding.
What? You don't?
Who knows what may lie ahead?
Oh, okay. You're one of those.
For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun.
True.
But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too. Here, I'd like you to have this.
What'd you get me?
I bought it earlier.
I know, but what am I gonna do? Can't help it. That's how the game wanted it to play out. It looks delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
Alright, Hopefully starting tomorrow, we can hang out with Coder. Finish up that stuff. I know we're getting closer. When we're doing the festival, I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly. What are you doing here in front of the store? Calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just to catch you, but other stuff too. Deep trouble unless we can do something. Anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing was perfect. Why are we going inside?
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety.
Yeah.
They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion, we'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young.
Man, he's an asshole.
We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally.
Sure. Special arrangements to drug us.
That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term.
Why not?
I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what.
Gotcha.
Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
No.
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
Yes, everything is proceeding as planned. I talk out of my mouth like this, so that everybody knows what I'm saying from the side of my mouth. But it also sounds very strange indeed. Goddamn liars.
We're home. Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
Nothing.
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
This is the first time she made any real friends, Morgana.
Explain.
Explain.
Is it something that you can't explain?
Ren? This is the time where you step in and explain to Sojiro why she has it.
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
You will, huh? I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Was a change of heart triggered in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba.
See what you did, Soldier Bro? You made her cry.
Sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Okaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still. When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing.
Basically. More or less.
Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that she might soon die in an odd way. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then, there's Futaba. These scandals always seem to find their way around you. What do you have to say? These people are called criminals by the general public. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
That's just a Futaba. Oh, God.
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? So, he's not connected with the Phantom Thieves, but is one himself?
No, he just stuck into your house late one night and then had a chat with her, that's all.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Soldier Bro's not gonna hang out with me anymore, is he?
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. And the outcome of that was me spending my retirement here. Also, the reason I took custody of you was me trying to selfishly atone for what happened to Wakaba. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And in the end, I'm the one being consoled. I'm hopeless. And a laughingstock, aren't I?
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win. Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this.
Hey, Soulja Boy, you want to hang out now?
Let's eat. I'm so hungry because I raised my voice so much.
At least we avoided the worst-case scenario of being reported arbitrarily. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
It's okay, Futaba. And yet, she didn't go to bed. He knows everything. He report you. Likely wouldn't be receiving his messages if he wasn't okay. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think that case, we consider him a new ally. He was already an ally. Curious about what he mentioned. How our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother. She was killed by mental shutdowns, the same method used by the culprit. Wait, didn't you say he's had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? A government official. You letting your imagination run a bit wild. Makes sense though. If you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? It's getting too big. Alright, can we really win this? Gonna win, no matter what. She found an inkling after all. So why is Futaba here?
Sorry. Hey!
I can't. She's in my room. You need to sleep on it?
Hey!
Yeah. Night, Futaba. Does that mean if I slept on the sofa, or if I had gone to the sofa, she could have slept? That'd have been interesting.
Well then.
Bring on the breakdowns.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party.
Alright.
We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
So, bro, no.
Look. Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And
Jesus.
considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Let's do it.
I hope you understand the situation you're in.
I'm giving up 30 million yen for you kids.
Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school.
I know, Soldier Bro.
Why did this happen? This isn't about me. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened.
Really?
All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Okay.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them.
I love the fact that we've been through pretty much an entire month and have almost done nothing but cutscenes.
With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Sure.
Hey, great!
Can't believe how big the bounty is. Yeah. It's been too many mental shutdowns. Just got a very strong breeze of cold air. Don't know where it came from. Too many mental shutdowns as is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. Full-on story reveal mode. Yeah, I know, but it's taking up my days, man. Can't hang out with people. See the news, I brace myself for the possibility. Having a wanted notice for on us feels kind of weird. I'm sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall. Discussing it here won't do us any good. Let's talk more in person. Do we have to?
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book?
Yeah.
It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah.
Set us up.
He likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too? Considering
Pretty
what happened
much.
with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
Betas. I mean, there's not much.
Probably
else.
because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Yeah. Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. That's the same as dumping our aesthetics again, because we only care about our hides.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo.
Hey. Being framed in the added bounty, it's all felt like bullshit. Listen, I'm sorry. I know how you feel, man. It's confusing. One criminal. We haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. Wanted to be a phantom thief because I couldn't even, or I thought even someone like me could be a hero. Made me so happy to be depended on, guess it all went straight to my head. I could do anything if it was just for justice. But that'd make me no different from our targets. Call them shitbags, but it must be the shittiest of the shitbags. Can't even joke about it. I can start by changing who I am now. I feel like I can think straight. Scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. Ping-a-ding, ring-a-ding, ming. He wants us together at LeBlanc. Can't do anything in October. It's directly after the war announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. Be okay. We'll manage. We're going to overcome this together. I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. See you all tomorrow. There's no point fretting about it now. Stay calm and wait for tomorrow.
Okay.
Can't let things end here. Alright, well. In that case, give it all the nutrients. 'Cause I can't do anything else. Still surprised me that that doesn't go.
Alright.
Whoa.
Granted, was the last one to reach level 3. So,
Nice.
I suppose it doesn't necessarily surprise me. I'd just like it to at least be level 4.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. If this is a ship that's bound to a rotting dock and destined to sink, we might as well destroy it once. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
Alright.
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
Well, that's going to turn out great for us, isn't it?
When you
Alright,
say that
gotcha.
you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
No.
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
Yep.
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why.
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. It will become a warning to not mess with us. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
Kodo not
What do
happy
you
about
mean?
this.
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from Onijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
I don't know.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge.
And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us? Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, hmm? Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart? Thanks. I was actually rather worried there.
You don't have a choice.
This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping it'd never come to pass, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
It's the day of her father's passing, right?
Let's call it a day then,
That's the
and
one
resume
that
this tomorrow.
passed, or did they both die?
I'm sorry, everyone.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
Yeah.
Beats me. I hope it's just my imagination, though. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow.
hope this goes well.
And the days tick by shorter.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word.
Yeah, what do you think?
His attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief? If this is all true, I'm appalled as the commander of this operation. I alone was kept in the dark. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
Exactly.
That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation? Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey!
Yeah.
You need to keep your focus.
Can't. Been drugged.
It seems you're completely worn out. But the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that? I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor.
Unless we did it on
However, if your story
purpose.
till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet.
We were caught in the real world, right? Or are we still in the palace?
Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
So we're still in the palace. How did I not catch that before?
All right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions.
I'm still in the palace.
I don't
damn.
believe your story yet.
Yeah, no. That's what confuses me, though.
There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What
Don't you
happened
know?
in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
Obviously, it's gonna be explained.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
So many of
I can look up more, you know.
That's all we need, Futaba.
Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
What?
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
What else can I want to know her repertoire of underwear. Yeah, Futaba, that's
I thought you'd like that.
Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow! Same as always. Let me finish first.
Yeah, definitely.
There's something else we want you to look into.
Drugs! I don't remember what's going on. Deleted by admin. Oh, some very gory stuff. And Mishima had to delete it. Today's trade news, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thief. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the cabinet. That, along with legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. Great. Never told where to meet up at the courthouse. Government district. Kasumi Gaseki. What? I'm guessing that's the name of the district. Not somewhere normal people usually go. So looking at the map is impressive. Police Department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutors, and the Public Security. Diet building is right near there too. According to Akechi, our identities haven't been discovered yet, so we're just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory. Be on guard. We'll be heading into a lion's den. Yay!
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
Cool. So we have, like,
Real?
21 days.
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Duh.
But this should be a substantially forced operation. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then...
Nothing of the sort.
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted. You're so lucky.
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually a... well...
Of course it does.
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's what you're saying. Just don't do the pals.
That's true.
Ooh. I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
Though our positions are somewhat different, Akechi will be joining us for the first time. The bond with Akechi is actually growing deeper. And we can put on past it. Definitely do the pals as soon as possible. Okay. And follow up. chance to perform a follow-up attack, a detective talk, chance to step in Harrison recovery, do the thing. So we're gonna get a burst of abilities from Sai too.
Good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Probably.
Then shall we get started?
No.
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, the competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Or maybe a casino!
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
Yeah, technically.
We played cards during the school trip.
What else is there?
It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you. Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Okay.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go. Right.
Yep. It's casino time.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention.
Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse. I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name too.
Code name?
Detective.
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Because we had to fill him in. Yeah.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
But we don't know what you look like.
Are your
he's
clothes all
suggesting.
black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one. Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out.
Yeah, that's another thing that's confused me. They're all Japanese. But all their code names are in English. And then somebody finally is like, hey, what if I name myself a Japanese code name? And they're like, no, you can't do that. We speak Japanese. We gotta go with English code names here.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse. Now then.
This is business as usual. First off, we'll need to find an infiltration room.
I have something.
Well, in that case, I need to set up our new team.
Joker. Huh? Yeah.
If we do have a...
Do you have a moment? Oh.
I'm sorry, Haru, but it's just what has to happen. Okay, we're off. Look, people. Normal, everyday people. Son of a bitch.
Somewhere.
Ah, yeah. Totally not going to cause suspicion by running on roofs.
Okay.
We'll be able to sneak in from here. Maybe. I don't think that's true.
Oh?
You're not all white. People is actually being people, yeah. Or acknowledges a threat, correct? You're planning on stealing stuff in that getup? Just mean that's what he thinks a rebel looks like. Now that's my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice. The mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking.
Say,
People in here look completely normal. We're in flashy casino. There's no doubt this is the palace.
oh,
Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he? Not yet. What do you say? In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions. Probably didn't make much sense because of all the fancy terms he was using, huh? Since these ones look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. But considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
What?
Not all cognitions are normal. Futaba and Okumura, so we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful, particularly of those positions of power. That's right. First for me, I'm somewhat nervous. Don't slow us down, Crow. Deadline is November 20th. Any later and we get caught in reality. Of course, we need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card as always. Please stop interrupting.
come on, let's go.
Onward. Let's begin by securing our... We need to get a safe area to start off with. That's fine, I guess. And they look normal. It's starting to look a little familiar.
I can feel it.
Maybe a door that way. I need the rest of the map. That's why. Because that door is barred.
Indeed.
Now they try to look around more. Look, it's barred too. To the place. Gonna grab the things. Okay. It's fine, I can see in here. Come on out, you petty thieves.
Whoa!
Of course you can see us. You're not out here. You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down, I will tell you where it is. Don't fall for a trick like that. It's not a lie, I only wish to do this fair and square. You're not going to run, are you? You should do as she says, longer. There's no point in hiding longer. Jump down that way. Just jump down all the way. Quick, run! I tried. Why is she all goth in this? So you've cut. The treasure is located on the manager's floor at the highest point of this building. As I said, I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. Continue this there. So you can just teleport, huh?
Damn it.
She's gonna lock the elevator. Seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Let us pursue her. Go in there. Check it out anyways.
Huh? Is there a safe?
Safe room.
How about we take...
Yes. Let's take a break. By break, I mean tomorrow, we're gonna go through the goddamn palace. And by go through it, I mean we're gonna get as far as I can because it's kind of getting late. I got class in the morning. We'll see how much I can get through before the end of tomorrow. 'Cause I don't know what the plan is for this weekend for streaming it. So, let's save for the first time. And there we go. Look at that. Played 4 hours almost. Okay. Well, for now, thanks so much for watching, guys, and always remember, we're all men down here. And I'll see you guys next time. This is Top Hat and Zodiac signing off in 3, 2, 1.